Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to a brand new series of Airport CEO. So, a lot's happened. My PC just died and I've set up a laptop to one of my older laptops to play a new series for us. Unfortunately, the existing series of Transport Fever 2 is hanging in the balance based on what's happening with the PC. So hopefully it's not too bad and I can recover that and do a few upgrades or fix the PC or get a new one or something to that effect. But in the meantime, let's get into an Airport CEO series. So I haven't played this in quite a while. There's some cool new things in here. I've played with the Supersonic before. I've not played with Beasts of the East or the Vintage DLC. What does this actually give us? 1950s and 60s. Props, small jet engines, and quirky fuselages. Those are just a few of the components that summarize the golden age of flying, a time when traveling was just as glamorous as the legroom and gourmet meals served on board. While the golden age of flight primarily lasted between the 1950s and 60s, the Airport CEO Vintage DLC contains a total of 7 different aircraft models typically flown between the 1930s and 1980s. Ooh, I think I have it. I don't know. And then the Beast of the East. Read more about buying that. I don't know if I have it. Let's have a look at our mods. We're not playing any mods. I don't know if I have it or not. We'll have to see. I definitely have the Supersonic one, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. So let's just jump into it. I'm just ready to do a bit of an airport. So new airport. I'll be male. Ooh, hair color. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, I like that a little bit more. Mouth. Yeah, that should be fine. So, this is the typical standard usual Captain Chaos. Okay, we'll do that and we'll continue. Now, where are we gonna base this? Currently, I live in the city of Perth. Ooh, I didn't know you can zoom this in. I live in the city of Perth. You can't really zoom it in too much, but what I'll do is I'll pop it in there. I live in the city of Perth. So what we'll do is we will do an airport over here. I'm not going to try and replicate the Perth airport or anything like that. I'm just going to, for the sake of it, put the airport over there. So what we're going to call this airport? This airport is, I don't know. Let's start with a logo while I think about what we're going to call this. International Airfield. There's a few logos here, but none feel like proper airport style logos, unless it's like that standard one, something like this, or even something like that. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do. Ooh, the clouds. Let's do the clouds. Let's call the airport, it's Chaos International. I don't think so. Flights by Chaos. I think we've done that before. Let's do let's I just don't know. Let's just go with the standard stuff. Let's just go with Chaos. Chaos Airport. Chaos Air. Chaos Air Incorporated? Chaos Air Incorporated. Let's do that. And we will call it CAI. CAI. There we go. CAI. There we go. And it's not, I can't remember what was the settings that we used to play. Okay, so airport management mode easy. It is pretty easy to run an airport. Being a CEO will pose no threat to your pension. You'll start with $3,000. Emergency events are very rare. Now, we would like to see some emergency events. And 1 million, let's go with a more difficult play. We'll go with the large map. I think that's going to be good. Sandbox means what? It's all free, right? Let's see what sandbox means. Unlimited funds? No. Disable economy stimulus. Disable construction simulation. That I want to do. I don't want to... It takes too much time to do that. All projects are unlocked. No, let's not do that. All areas unlocked. I want that. Unlimited flights. No. Emergencies disabled. No. Animals disabled. No. Unlimited flights. Unlimited flights. I don't know. Unlock all areas and disable construction simulation. I'm going to apply those settings, and the rest of it we're going to play on difficult. So let's go and launch this guy and see whether we've got a good idea or a bad idea. Now, I didn't check whether the sound quality is good. So do bear with me if the game resolution or the FPS or anything like that is not the way you usually like it, or even if the sound quality is not as great. I am kind of limited to what I've got in terms of hardware at the moment, and hopefully we'll get the PC fixed. Now, it's been more than a year since I played this. I'm not even sure how long since I've last played this. Okay, let's see. Okay, now let's jump into it. Welcome to your airport grounds. Is this your first day on the job? Then let's go now through this airport short introduction. We'll put this in here, though we've run this through this a number of times. But I do like having some of these things to go back. So I'll just kind of tick through some of these things, and then hopefully what we'll have on the other hand is we'll have the tutorial panel that can give us a few things in here. Sign a contract with a contractor. So that's the first thing, but I don't necessarily think we need to do that. But I think we do as well, right? So if we go over here, economy, is it economy? Wow, sign a contract. Okay, over there, yeah. So we will do, why is it not paused? Pause it again. Pause it again. Okay, we'll sign Brickley over here. Okay. And then these guys are, oh, I think the tutorial needs the game to actually run. Now, I do want us to, oh, and we have to deploy, of course, guys, of course. But I don't, again, we're not going to do that, right? So under operations, yeah, sorry, I am in need of doing some of these things. So let's deploy one of these guys, and we'll unpause the game while we get this guy to actually be dropped off. Ooh, look at that. That's like a little tunnel. Now, what's the size? Wow, this is pretty big compared to what we usually used, I think. Can't remember. There's all these things. There's obviously some animals and stuff around here. Let's get this guy dropped off. Hello, one person. Thank you so much. Now, pause the game. It's time to get your hands dirty. Let's get started with an airport construction in order to receive your first GA flights. The image below is an example of an airport design that is suitable for GA operation. Well, thank you very much. Place a small runway and wait for construction material. I think we don't need to do that. Did you know to improve the airside traffic flow? Ooh, this is new. Set runway ramp direction by clicking on them and set the desired operation. Press C to visualize taxiway paths. Right-click on taxiway paths to set one-way operation. Remember, construction materials delivered automatically via trucks. Now, I am slightly tempted. If I do GA somewhere like over here, right? Or do I do GA all the way at the back and just maintain GA throughout? Now, we don't have a lot of money. Ooh, we made some money? How come we made money? I don't know. Now, let's go ahead and get ourselves, this is a small runway. We'll get a grass runway. This is what I want to do. I want to place it over here in the middle of nowhere where it's not going to bother us, and we can continue to potentially use that as a GA facility. Now, if we do it a little bit away from there, we could potentially do GA flights on both sides. So there we go. Oh, yes, thank you. That went away. Now, that's been placed. Place 2 runway ramps, one on each end of the runway. Yeah, absolutely going to do that. Now, what I thought we'd do is probably place, they're not too pricey. Okay, well, let's start. Ooh, shall we do it this way instead? I don't know if there's enough room there for a little something. Could be. What's the size of these guys? Yeah, so unfortunately you will need something like a 3 at least, or 4. Yeah, okay, well that's fine. So we need this. Let's grab this one, put it in on this side. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do, did I? Okay, anyway, that's going to be A-okay over there. Actually, oh no, it's just lined up slightly differently. Okay, that's fine. Now, set a ramp direction. Ooh. So this one, oh no, drag a taxiway. That's what we're actually trying to do. Taxiway path versus taxiway foundation. So what I'll do is we'll go for, wow, that's, oh, you know what? I remember there was a trick here. So I'm gonna go with 3 wide, right? These planes are tiny. So let's do 3 like that and 3 like this, right? And then we'll run it through there, save a heap of money, and we'll put a taxiway path in there. Yes, that is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bit of this. Okay, so that's effectively the edge of it. We need to bear that in mind. Now, place at least 5 small stands. Now, what we'll do is do we go straight into there? I think we may as well. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we also need, because I'm being a little sneaky here, we will also need to do a little something like that, and then place our taxiway paths in there. Haha! Sneaky! Oh, and there's one more needed over there. Sneaky! There we go. Now place a small ATC tower and wait for the structure to be built. Now we are going to just do something very small right over here. Oh, I've got animals. Forgot about animals. There's animals to deal with. Okay. Now, yes, that's fine. Now, there we go. Now, that's all done. Now it's time to accept the first GA flights. Okay, what is this? This is saying I need to airway. Oh, it's not actually opened. This needs to be, actually, this needs to be that one only. So there we go. Runway ahead, and on this side, ooh, it's not connected. Hang on. Let's connect that up quickly. There we go. And we will also say this is a exit only. So the guys will land and come on this way and then park over here. Operationally here, departure runway not connected. So the runway is basically not connected. Should be general aviation and commercial flights, allow night flights. I don't think we can do so. No need to repair, no need to upgrade. All in all, just good. Now, what are they saying over here? Small type of aircraft operate private pilots, as we haven't yet acquired a commercial license. First off, we need to ensure the runway the aircraft stands and the airport is open. When this is done, have 5 GA flights complete the tutorial. So, okay, let's open this guy up, okay? And then, of course, these are all ready to go. Now we can also come over here and open up the airport. Where exactly? Airport closed. And we allow general aviation, and that's pretty much it, I think. Right? Unpause the game, airport is open, and next, open all stands, wait for 5 GA flights to land. So what I can't always remember is whether you have to schedule something, allow something, or, oh, here they come, all and all by themselves. So I think in order to, we're going to speed things up a little bit because we want to get through this stuff, and we also want to make sure we make some money. So the idea would be that we need to get way more flights in, and the question is, we don't need to buy more stuff unless we need more stuff. So let's just keep an eye on that. I would be hopeful that we'll have enough flights here. What was that? Small aircraft stand 5. Left click to see more details, right click to set custom settings. Ooh, what does this mean? Deactivate, rename, relocate, change color, request maintenance, and request cleaning. Oh, excellent. I think we are going to get a couple of extra stands because I think it'll be useful. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stands. It's an extra 100,000. We'll make sure to get some glass runways in here. I think we won't ever need any more than that though. Let's do that. We'll hook these guys up as well. And so hopefully we should be able to get more flights and make sure that we get money coming in. Now, we spent money. Okay. If animals... Let's pause the game while we quickly look at this. Get ready for GA flights to land. If land animals enter the runway or taxiway, they can cause damage to aircraft slow taxiing down. But build fences around the airport to keep animals out. So let's quickly do that because they do get a little bit annoying. Now, over here, we've got some fences. I will, for the time being, fence it off all the way from there to about there to about there. I think this does the trick. Oh, it does the trick. Up to where? Up to about there. Okay, beautiful. There we go. Airport is nice and fenced off, and I'm assuming any straggling animals in here will kind of just disappear. Okay, so let's leave it there. Place at least one fence gate to make it easier for contractors to pass certain areas of your airfield. Now that's okay. I'm gonna have to do it because it's part of this tutorial. So let's get ourselves a little fence somewhere. There we go. All done. Congratulations on your first functional airport. The GA flight pilots are enjoying your airport, but some are concerned about lack of aircraft refueling services. Okay, now this is why it shouldn't have been all the way out here. Let's get started by constructing required structures for basic refueling services. Next. Place vehicles. Place a vehicle checkpoint to connect public and service roads. Now, I want to make sure we are making money. So let's not, I will rebuild some fancy areas over here in the future. Now let's just go ahead and say we need our checkpoint straight away, right? Vehicle checkpoint. There we go. Something like that is going to be awesomeness. Vehicle checkpoint is not accessible from any world entrance tunnel. That cannot possibly be true, can it? I think it's fine. All we need to do is make sure to put some service roads in place. There's a bit of an animal running through there. So let's run something like that. See what there we go. It's working. Now, hopefully this isn't going to be... Let's see about maintaining at least some of this stuff. My goodness. I forgot. Wow. I don't even know what that's all about. Let's head off over here. Let's not do any of that, but that's kind of cool stuff there. So if I do this, look at that. Awesome. Allow all, allow nothing. Look at this. I'll run straight up here though. Let's run straight up here next to this. Yeah, we'll leave some stuff in there when it's not costing us too much money at this stage. And what we'll do is we'll kind of head on up here. And then I'm thinking we need to run up this way. And we need to get ourselves a gate through there. If we're going to make use of this, we're going to need a gate. Now, let's pause it while we quickly think about that. Can we... I'm sure there was a road gate somewhere. It's not a checkpoint, right? There had to be something, right? Enables contracts to pass through without letting wildlife in. I can't remember. There's a checkpoint, right? There's tunnels. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff like that. But what I'm not seeing is any form of gate. That is quite interesting. That there's nothing like that. Oh, am I missing it? Is it, do I hover over this? Well, anyway, either way, what we're going to do now is we're going to demolish that and put our road back in. Okay. And see if that does the trick. I'm sure there was a gate that had a funny little thing here. I'm sure there was. There we go. So now that's there. This thing, we can put that contractor gate back in there, right? And now I'm sure there was a gate. I wonder if they took it out. I wonder if I'm missing it somewhere. Concrete tiles. Honestly, don't think it's any of that. Don't think it's this one. Definitely not that one. There used to be some form of gate. The question is, can I do this? Nah. If I rotate it, nah. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Hopefully that means it's not the end of the world. Now, we don't want to spend too much money. Oh. That's just a little gate. That's what that is. Oh, day and night. Of course, day and night. We've got it full. Nice. So we should be making money. I'm hopeful we're making money. Oh, we also need to check our email. Okay, now forget about this for the time being. Now, place a vehicle depot or vehicle service parking lot. So now let's have a quick look. The vehicle depot. It's not there. It's here. So this guy costs 10,000. That guy costs 4,000. So we're definitely going with this guy instead. Or service vehicle parking lot. We'll rotate this. Okay. And we're going to end up placing it in here. Are we? We could place it in there. As simple as that. Or we could put it up against the fence here. And almost do a little bit of a one-way little loop through there. Yeah, let's do something like that. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. Now go back over here, grab ourselves this guy, and run it up there, or through this way, and join it up this way. Now, what we can also do is make sure to one-way this stuff up, like so. Is this thing going to go in there? No, luckily it's not going to go in there. Awesome. And we'll drive that through there. So now there's a little bit of a parking lot over there. Now, place a small avgas fuel depot and wait for all the structures to be built. Now, avgas fuel depot will be over here, and we will say, there we go, avgas fuel depot. And I'm also thinking we can put this one, well, it can't go in there. It could go in here, but I don't like that. It could go over here. Let's do that. I think that's awesome. This should be a good little loop. Now, great, we're almost ready to offer avgas refueling. All we need to do now is purchase a fuel truck and sign a contract for a fuel supplier. Now, can I please close this down and say next? Okay, purchase some vehicles. It's over here, right? Vehicles. There we go. In such a... Ooh, that looks different. We're purchasing vehicles and avgas fuel truck. I believe we're just doing the one. Order that and have that come on over. Now, we need to go here and grab ourselves a fuel contract. So we'll just go with aviation fuel supplier. And I think Avi Fuel is going to give us a good rate. That's 127 per liter. This is 145, and this one is 153. So I'm definitely going to go with the 127. Though that's 30 cents per Jet A1, that's 42 cents per Jet A1, and that is 38 cents per Jet A1. So that's quite an interesting one, but we'll just grab this one and say, let's sign it. Okay, so now I believe things will start to be dropped in. Oh, here's our new vehicle. It's going to head in there. Ooh, that's a little awkward. And it's going to park, ready to go. Oh, I love it. Now, we should have a big boy coming on this way. Yeah, excellent. Here it comes. I'm hoping that building the general aviation on this side of things will allow us some flexibility with planning out our airport while we leave this thing up and running. Let's switch on the avgas. Thank you very much, everybody. Now we want to refuel 5 flights. Now the question is, that guy's going to get refueled. The question is this one truck going to do its thing for us and be enough? I think it might be. Guys, I'm going to run these episodes at about 30 minutes a session. So it's not going to be a super long. Ooh, we're running 6G over here. Awesome. Now, I'm going to run it at around 30-minute episodes. There's a lot of room here for us to build our airport out on this side and just leave general aviation over here to do its thing. This thing needs to be... Ooh. Let's repair it every now and again. Our money is still dropping. What's happening? Something that was happening. Anyway, we're still waiting on the refueling these 5 guys. This guy has come back. Yeah, so this guy would be running out this way and then dashing through there. Let's just have it. Oh, something else has arrived for it to refuel. How much money do we make from this? Not a lot, but we're at least getting that hourly balance moving up a little bit. I do want to have a look at some of the statistics before we before we kind of end this episode and just make sure we're on the right track. But yeah, I think that's gonna be about what we're gonna do this episode over here. So let's pause the game for a second while we quickly look at our budget. So that's our fees, that's our loans, this is our accepted contracts. Over here we get hourly and daily. So the previous hour made a fair bit of money. The average 24 hours is still a bit of a loss. And our daily rate has not got anything good going for it. The income is starting to get up there. Can we have a look at fees? Oh yeah, we don't have a CFO yet. So we are just doing the bare bones basics at this stage. Okay, congratulations. You now know the basics of airport operation. You can continue expanding your airport for GA aircraft, earning money from servicing these aircraft. Alternatively, you can expand your airport to handle commercial flights which carry passengers. When you're ready, click next to proceed. Now we're going to start building a terminal, and I believe that we will do in the next episode. I'm not going to jump into that just yet. So there we go, guys. The very basics of airport CEO, starting out. Trying to make sure that we will be profitable every step of the way. We have vacant GA slots ready to go, which is always a good thing. This is a one-way operation. We've saved a little bit of money, so there's still room for some flights to drop in. We are providing these vehicles with a service of refueling, so I'm hoping we're making a bit of money in that regard. It does seem like our money is popping up, so let's have a look at our... Yes, there we are. Our current hour is money. Our previous hour is money. So that's looking pretty good. Hopefully through the night we'll also make money. But yeah, things are looking good. Vehicle operation is $50 an hour. So that guy is costing us $50 an hour. But yeah, there we go. Now the next thing we need to do is do the foundation, which is going to be, I think, a completely different area. We're going to start a terminal somewhere over here and maybe see about what we're going to do. Plan that out in the next kind of episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Ooh, there's a lot in there. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.